1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show.
This evolved originally from rice or wheat were thrown over their heads by guests to encourage prosperity and fertility. Confetti throwing started back as far as ancient Greece, when leaves and petals were showered over people during weddings and other celebrations. Moving through the centuries, this evolved to other items also being thrown, such as coins, flowers, grain, eggs. Can you imagine eggs? And even mud. But that's another and longer story. Some of these items, of course, were painful and they ruined their outfits. But, you know, nowadays, if as you suggest, lots of places don't permit the throwing of confetti because it takes a hell of a lot of clearing up afterwards. But often they also insist that whatever is thrown is biodegradable for the same sort of current pollution reasons and so on. So, yeah, you need to be careful. Paper confetti became the norm across Europe in the 19th century. Finally getting married was less painful. From a photographer's point of view, she says, I'm not going to lie, colourful confetti makes for amazing photo opportunities. These days, however, she said, they'll only let you throw confetti if it's biodegradable or dried petals with good reason. And I didn't know this bit, but in recent years, blowing bubbles has also become a trend as an alternative to confetti. And I've never seen that. Have you seen bubbles at a wedding being blown?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it only on television.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's quite a good idea, I think, isn't it, when you think about it?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind bubbles.
But no, I think it's sensible because you don't have to clear them up afterwards, really, do you?
No.
Now, what about an important one here, Cuz, for you? What about speeches? Now, are you going to give the bridegroom's speech?
Oh, that's a very good question. I've opted not to do any speech at the any speeches at the ceremony itself, only because it's bad enough being nervous on the day and then trying to remember what you're going to say, you know. So I've the only things I'll be saying is I do, you know. That's it.
Well, that's the ceremony, but very often at the reception, at the meal, as you've already referred to, that's right. Very often when the father of the bride, in this case it may be Jeanette's brother, may or may not give a speech, and normally there comes a point where the bridegroom would give a speech, basically saying, so thrilled to be married to his new wife, and it's that kind of tradition that happens. But from what you say, you haven't given that thought at this stage?
Well, maybe at a venue, but definitely not at the place of worship. Because we've chosen to have the ceremony in a place of worship, and right. Because we were having all sort of mixed people in attendance, you don't want people, words slipping out.
No, that's true. Easily done, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it might not be intentional. It might just be out of the excitement. Somebody just says something, you think, so that would offend the guests. So, but at the ceremony, it's at the venue, people can, let go whatever they want to let go. Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, again, with the changes, the way things evolve, more new wives are giving a speech as well. And why not? It's always
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. He'll introduce the gang who'll make the show go with a bang. With fun.
New wives are giving a speech as well. And why not? It's always been the purview of the male, the father of the bride himself, and maybe the best man as well. He usually gives the speech, and none of that is wrong. I'm not suggesting in any way those traditions are wrong, but I think as time goes by, they evolve into something more up to date. And maybe as a woman, you would say, well, why can't I give a speech? Now, she may not want to. It's a bit nerve-wracking, as you say, at a wedding. Some couples actually decide to give a speech jointly, which will be interesting if they have planned something together. That could be quite a good thing. In the same way as very often many couples do the first dance, don't they? That was not the original way it used to be, but nowadays that's kind of expected. But again, some couples, they get a bit nervous about it, and they ask maybe some parents and or friends to join them on the first dance. Have you thought about the first dance at all? Is that in your mind when the music starts?
Yeah, so I'm not really bothered about what the dance is, to be honest. But
You're not bothered about a lot of it, really, are you, Cuz?
Well, I'm just trying to keep the stress level at a bare minimum. I know there's excitement, but I'm also trying just to enjoy the day. So I've left it to Janet, and she's chosen. I think it's George Michael, and hang on, I might be able to tell you that now. So she's chosen the first dance as anyway, in view of the time. But so we do have a first dance. Let's just put it that way. So we have a first dance, and we have an intro song actually. To the venue, Happy by Pharrell.
Yeah, great song.
So we have that, and then we have the first dance, and I just, because I'm gonna drop Gladys in now. Gladys's other half, Eros band, is doing he's the MC and the DJ.
All right, that's good.
So he's gonna go wild with the other songs, but just the first dancing, so he's been given permission to do that.
So that's good. And what about cutting the cake? I'm assuming you'll have a wedding cake.
Yes.
Yep.
I think she has 6 cakes altogether.
Wow.
Yeah.
What, 6 tiered cakes on top of each other? Is that what you mean?
No, 6 separate cakes in different flavors.
All right.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. He'll introduce the gang who'll make the show go with a bang.